Skelos Badlands. That's gonna be the next one. Okay, that's complete horseshit because we haven't gotten the skill points for here. Alright. Okay, the objective of the skill points is kind of similar actually to, there is one that encompasses the entire level, flame all the cacti, okay? But there's another one which I don't understand how it's a skill point. You'll see what I mean, okay? But yeah, the first one is flame all of the cacti. That's me getting hit, that's very unskilled. I think there's... No, there isn't one back there. Okay. Moving this way. Right. So, the cacti is not that hard to find, really. Come to think of it, I don't even know what one I would say would be likely to trip you up. Because it's all pretty easy to notice. This skill point system, by the way, there we go, that's the skill point, okay? This skill point system, right? I think Ratchet and Clank keeps it. Ratchet and Clank is by the people who made these games, okay? Now, the second skill point. Kill these 4 things. Right? I mean, like, seriously. That's the skill point. That's like the easiest thing ever. I don't get how that qualifies as a skill point, but whatever. The next level we're going to go to will be... oh, I know. How about here, at Scorch? You know, because there's a skill point here, right? Alright, here's the skill point. Hit these coconuts, hit these trees, and have coconuts fall out of them. That's the skill point, okay? So you simply charge into all of the trees in the level, with the exception of the trees that have monkeys in them, in Hunter's section. You don't have to hit them because they don't drop coconuts. And the objective of the skill point is to knock the coconuts out of the trees. It is not to hit all of the trees, if I recall correctly. Alright. So, that kind of makes... you still have to go into that section, because there are monkeys there that... there are trees there that don't have monkeys in them. But it's nice to know that you don't have to hunt down absolutely every single tree, in my opinion. Right, I think that's all of the trees we can get to other than the monkey area. So let's head back. Avoid the camel, that is hostile for some reason. Run past this guy. And we're not here to help Hunter this time. We're just here to knock some coconuts out of trees. If you accidentally hit one of those, it's okay. Alright, I think this should be it. There we go. Skill point got. We have done the Scorch one. The next one is going to be in Fracture Hills, involving that supercharge. You can see now it spans 2 pages as well. That's neat, right? Alright, the next one is going to be in... the next one is in Fracture Hills. So, the Fracture Hills one is this thing. The supercharge. You'll notice that we had to use the supercharge in the actual thing to break open that door there. But what if we just turned back into here? That's the skill point. What you have to do is 3 laps of the supercharge portal. Technically speaking, you don't even have to do laps of the actual course. So, yeah. That's pretty neat, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and let's do it. Just 4 laps. You need to go through the thing 4 times technically, I think. Because each lap is obviously one time you go through the thing. Now be careful, because you can actually hit the posts that make up the power up. You can crash out Wile E. Coyote style. No, yeah, actually, Wile E. Coyote. Also Dick Dastardly. Someone won't know what that is. Alright, final lap. Final lap. I'm actually going to leave Sparks at blue for the next one, because the next one involves not taking a hit. That's your hint. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can't leave Sparks at blue, of course. There is the skill point. And that is the last one that is not in a boss stage. Okay? The remaining skill points are in... No, there's a speedway one. Let's go to that speedway. Here we go. Alright, tip number 1. Do not supercharge these things. Because Superfly next to that ground is just as fast as a supercharge is going to get, okay? A lot of people... My god, I just made that mistake. Well, I actually am pretty confident that that hasn't cost me it. Because in my opinion, this is by far the easiest speedway to get the skill point of. I'm not going to say I've got it on this run, but I'm not about to abandon it because of missing that arch. I will emphasize again, do not supercharge those snowmobiles at the start, okay? And don't go after the airborne ones either immediately, because you're coming back there. Okay? And look, without the snowmobiles, they're just stuck in the air. Now, I think that miss has cost me. Yep, it's cost me. Okay, we're going through the whole thing again. But you can see how close I was to the target after missing that one arch. You can see that, can't you? Let's try that again. Actually, I like that there's more than one attempts for some of these. Because it means I can show that one mistake can cost you the fight. Even though I don't think that's always the case here. Because I'm going to be under a minute if I do this correctly. Okay? That's how easy this one can be. And just like the other Autumn Plains Speedway, the target is still 115. So, yeah, you can see how it can get relatively easy, can't you? I've not done it right to the speed that I usually do, so... So I'm not going to beat 1 minute. I have beaten 1 minute before. So I want to emphasize that it is possible to do under a minute. There's the skill point. Interesting fact. It says to get under 110 and 115, but I've gotten the skill point by getting 115.7 before. For example, on this course. So it actually includes the minute, it actually includes the second that you have to do under. Okay? That will get you a pass as well. So, off to Gulps Overlook. And this boss room has a double whammy of skill points. 2 skill points, in fact. The first one is the same as in Crush's dungeon. Defeat Gulp without getting hit. Okay? I have a much easier method of doing this skill point at my disposal. right now. Okay? This is not the easiest way to do this skill point. If you're at the point of the game that I am. Aw, okay. Hello, Gulp. Hello, Gulp. Come on. Time for the second skill point. I don't know if that's going to hit him. It didn't hit him, okay. I'll wait for Gulp to do another attack at me. Aim slightly underline. You see, the second one is to hit Ripto. That's the second skill point, and this round spawns you nothing but missiles. So in my opinion, if you're doing this the proper way, this is the best time to do it, okay? During the fight. But the rocket doesn't exactly go where you aim. And that proves to be slightly irritating. Come on, Gulp. Come on, Gulp. I'm actually waiting for him to come charging at me for a body. See, I'm nearly hitting him. I can't hit him from this side of the arena, so I need Gulp to come over and try and body me. Alright, come on, Gulp. There we go, I got it without aiming. Alright. And now he attacks me twice in a row. Okay. Now, I've gotten the Ripto one. I'll show that Ripto one right now. There, you can see it hit Ripto. Alright? There's not a similar one in Crush's one, okay? So, now I just need to beat him without getting hit. Sounds simple enough, right? Oh! I nearly messed that up. So what I'm going to try and do is keep a hold of this only for an emergency. No, I'm going to open fire. Shit. Yeah, while those are in the air, they can damage you. Those explosions hurt you too. Okay? So be careful. Come on, Gulp. There we go, just got him. 4 more hits. Okay, come on, Gulp. I don't mind that this takes me a while. I love the Gulp boss fight. Alright, what I would love right now is another rocket. Because then I could just eat my I could just fire my rocket at him. There we go. Beat Gulp without getting hit. I don't know why I'm happy with that. Okay. Winter Tundra's a bit odd. You'll notice that several levels... I don't know what happened there. You'll notice that several levels within Autumn Plains and Summer Forest had skill points, right? In Winter Tundra, only Ripto does. Only Ripto has a skill point for beating him without getting hit, right? I'm going to show you something now. Okay? I'm going to show you exactly why people think that the Gulp one is pathetic and easy, okay? I'm going to show you the rewards you get for 100% in this game. And then I'm going to use it against Ripto. You know how I teased you with a door over here? This door over here requires 10,000 gems and 64 orbs to open. We have 10,000 gems, we have 64 orbs. Let's open it. Oh, a super flame. Whoop-de-doo, we have a super flame for use in the...
Good shot, but I'm clean out of tokens.
Okay. I can't help but notice we don't have a time limit. Yeah, I'm sure when we leave the level we don't retain it. I mean, it's a level specific power-up gate, isn't it? It's a little bit of a shame. It doesn't exactly seem like that. I don't get what the point of having that there is. Anyway, we're going to go and we're going to take on Ripto now. We're going to get the final skill point. We're going to have 100% of this game properly now. Okay? Ah, shorty. It's been a while since we squared off. And you're going down once again. Yeah, that version of the song that you're hearing right now, this is the version of the Ripto battle theme that is in the American version of the game. Yeah, you get a choir, we don't. Anyway, you see all these orbs around here? We don't need them. Just spam the super flame. It works for this phase too! Yeah, that Super Flaming Dragon Shores is permanent. You can take it anywhere in the game. Anywhere. Alright, so this part is the only part I'm going to be fighting proper for the skill point. Because I thought Ripto was a good place to show off that permanent Super Flame. Gulp is a good place as well, simply because it breaks Gulp. I still have to fight this phase like proper at least. Interesting fact, I'm sure that as soon as Ripto goes off screen he can't be hit. Okay. Just make sure I don't get hit, that's my priority. It looks like I hit him there. I didn't hear his hit sound effect though. Skill point! We have defeated Ripto. We have gotten every orb. We have gotten every piece of treasure. And we have gotten every skill point. People, we have completed this game. There is nothing more to obtain. We even got the 100% award. Well, we don't need to see this again. If you hit the start button, it skips cutscenes. Okay? It also skips it also skips the littler cutscenes as well, by the way. So, yeah. That's it. That's it. The next video contains purely extra stuff like glitches, cheat codes, several little details. This video officially has shown the end of this game, okay? That is it. We have got all the treasure. We have got all the orbs. We have completed Summer Forest in its entirety. We have completed Autumn Plains in its entirety. We have completed Winter Tundra in its entirety. And we have gotten all of the skill points. Well done. How about we finish off this Let's Play's proper portion, the proper 100% portion, with the epilogue, narrated by yours truly. Epilogue. Gulp found a new life at the Society for the Protection of Abused Monsters Petting Zoo. You know, it's just occurred to me I don't know whether what I'm saying will turn up, so I'm going to speak up. Gulp found a new life at the Society. Gulp found a new life at the Society for the Protection of Abused Monsters Petting Zoo. Some of the Earthshapers joined the Fawn Dance troupe in Fracture Hills. One of Spyro's friends found a new toy. Hunter's scuba diving career got cut a little short. Moneybags swindled the bone builders one time too many. Agent Zero found some new recruits to train. The Ice Builders finally made it to Colossus for the big hockey game. The chef finally got to host the hot tub party. Spyro missed his chance with Alora. Crush decided to pursue higher learning. It's worth mentioning, I think the models in this sort of epilogue look a little bit off, like they were in an earlier build of the game, especially Crush there. Crush really looks off compared to his final fight in the game. Spyro was confronted by the black sheep of the herd. Basil the Explorer's famous Faunus Mortis, extinct creatures of Avalar. I'm not entirely sure what these are meant to be. I think these are, yeah, I'm not too sure. I think these are just several of the, yeah, I think these are just enemies that you can find in the game, or ally things as a ghost. I don't think it's worth saying much about this thing. I don't get the Lizardmen. I might be completely wrong. I don't know what these are. I just know that they look a little bit interesting. The end. It's not quite the end. We have another part to this thing. See you next time with the extras.